And day 11 is dawning upon the colony here. We do have a few things that we need to check on. Now the tech tree basic farming is finally finished, so we can now go for the field the first time. And we can also go for a larger ladder here for the food storage and more skinning. Right now, let's focus on trash evaluation, so we get a bit more plastic out of the recycler. So those things are kind of like the basics, and then we can continue up to the next stages here, you know, with the solar power. Oh, here we do have then the electricity coming up. Very good. And also more food production. And we also have our specialist now ready. Let's not go for the hangar though, because that looks dangerous. Let's go down here and see what we can find. Oh, that's very good. A pharmacy. That's medicals or medicine. And that's something we definitely need. Very good. Charlie's still injured. He's being treated though. That's that. And yeah, we can now finally go with the field. That will boost our food production quite a bit. The only thing now that we need to decide, where do we want to have those fields? You know, there is some wasteland here, so we cannot place any farms there. We could do it here. And I'm inclined to do it here. To have some farming here. It does look safe here, doesn't it? Right? Or we could have it over here. There's lots of space here too. Where's the farm? There it is. Right, there is lots of space here for lots of farms. Or we go further away with those farms there. Nah, let's keep them here. We can have lots of farms here, that's good. There's the first one. Let's have 2 farms for now. They don't need any resources, so they can really just be constructed like that. We do have 3 carriers right now. We haven't found any more survivors so far. I would love to get a few more survivors in here. Our specialist is ready. Let's get the medicine here. This is going to take a while though. He can only take 6 with him at a time. And there are 29 still left in here. So right now we only have 1 specialist. Bear in mind, we can have lots of them later on. Right, we have finished now the field, so we can also now choose a crop. Right now we only have potatoes and corn. Corn is fast, but yields are low. Let's take corn here. And here I'm going to take the potatoes then. Right. That will boost our food production now quite a bit. Also, I like the look of farming. I just like it when we have several farms here then. And as we can see now, he's starting to grow us some corn. Oh, the rain is perfect timing. And also here the potatoes coming up now. Also, we do have an infected as far as I can see. Oh, radiation sickness. Yeah, he's going to the medical tent already. And also researching. Yeah, we don't have any research points left, right? Oh yeah, we do have skinning. We can still go with that. I think this one's finished now. Very good. Heavy tarps. Oh, durability 40% for tents. Let's do that. In case there's another meteor shower coming, I don't want to get my tents destroyed. Alright, only 1 carrier. That is not so good. We definitely want to have more than 1 carrier. And I think scrap... Oh, yeah, scrapper has... Oh no, and recycler also has the additional workspace. That's fine, but the lumberyard is still alone. Yep. This one here. We could get a bit more metal if we want to. And there's someone at the gates. Dr. Wizard. A very peculiar man approaches you, arms stretched out well in advance for a handshake. Hello, 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 I'm back, he starts. Or am I? Was I here before? Never mind, Dr. Wizard at your service, he announces. I can fix all ailments with my simple patent-pending formula I've brewed with science and magics. He claims to be able to cure all your colonists in an instant and for no payment. Yeah, no, pass on the offer. No, but it's carefully researched mixture of corn, flour, herbs and antelope, each with a pinch of crushed glowy rock. I spared no expense developing it. Some people have no appreciation for science or magics. He bids you farewell and shuffles off into the wilderness. And off he goes. I'd rather not take this one. First of all, we don't have any sick people, save for this one here. And what if that is some sickness that he's spreading? Right, let's get the next batch of medicine. And I think that's actually enough then for the medicine already. I want to continue because we do need those research points, science points. And we've also now completed heavy tarps. So our buildings are a bit more durable now. The health of them anyway. That's something. Alright, treating. 86. Please hurry up. I want to put the tent on idle. Alright, so what we need to do here, the backpack, pretty sure, so it's empty now. We can demolish it. That's one thing. And we also have already specialist again. So we still have some medicine here, but it's taking way too long. So we're just continuing now over here. And we can still get more medicine later if we want to. And this is not good. A nomad camp. We could destroy it. Yeah, we could destroy it probably. Most likely. And get something out of it. Actually, let's do it. Let's wait for the action points to refill. And then we could do it. And the day is coming to an end. And our colony is growing. The only thing that I would like is having a few more people. We are still at 15. And I think I can put this one here to idle. The medical tent. Yes. And there we can see now the fields are producing. And that's going to be a lot of food. And we've also, I think, cleared off the deposit here. So we still have a bit of concrete. We have lots of concrete, by the way, in store. So I should probably move the work area to planks. Over here we have planks. Very good. Alright, specialist is ready again. Let's have a look. We can attack. Let's try our attack on this nomad camp here. Alright, we lost a bit of health there, and Wolf, and that name is just hilarious. And they only have half the health left there, so next time we can actually kill them. And Wolf is really... Another name, I actually need to look it up because that is a German name, Entwurf, and in English that would be something like a blueprint. So he's calling himself Blueprint there. I guess some people like that. Now, day 13, our fields are growing. Also the potatoes are coming along nicely, and look at my farmers here. Hard at work, max. Playing with the children out here. And yeah, the children are also not growing up that quickly. We still have 4 children. Taking a bit of time there. Right, specialist is ready again. Let's have a look. We should now be able to destroy him. Oh, nope. What happened? He still has some health left there. Right, I cannot do that. And berry. One more berry there. One more bush that we have over there. But food is really not a big deal so far. I can actually get rid of this trapper here, so we have another carrier ready again. 3 carriers. And George is now an adult. That is good to know. So we do have another one. George, he is now finally an adult. And our specialist, please kill them now. Do it. You can do this, Entwurf. Oh no, he's so bad at this. I think he's actually losing quite a lot of health now. Yes, I thought it would be more easier than this one. Jesus. Storage is full. What? Stockpile is full. And a van approaches. The red van. There it is. A red van screeches to a halt and a man steps out and immediately climbs up on the roof. Attention, Dan the mystery van man is here again with his trade market mystery van. And if you want to get what's inside, a microscopic donation will make it yours. Any further inquiries are met with pay up and see for yourself. 10 concrete, we can afford this easily. Dan thanks and stows the payment away as he slams the side door open. 2 hidden second-hand confetti cannons pop with a meager display of glitter and dust. And what is that? What did we just get? Cabbage! Oh my goodness, it's 21 cabbage. It's food. Alright. Not that we really need it. Look at my fields here. Coming up nicely. And yeah, we do need another stockpile. There it is. Actually, let's have a warehouse. Wait a second. Stockpile is for planks and concrete. The warehouse cannot do that, right? Nope. So the warehouse is then for tools and clothing. We should have a warehouse though. Let's have that here. Right, and we can have a second stockpile. There it is. Already building the warehouse. We do have lots of resources by now. It's really not a big deal because we're just not getting any more survivors for the moment. And there's the warehouse. So I think we have lots of resources. Yeah, and at the gate, resources that are still lying around here. So the warehouse is important for that. All right, come on. Finally. Entwurf, you're the best. And oh goodness, yes, science observatory. 600 research points. That's exactly what we need. Very important. And there, stockpile and warehouse. And as you can see now, my carriers are now getting the resources from the gate, for example, and delivering it already to the warehouse there. Here in the town center, and we could also have a little road around it. Right. And there we have a bit of empty space, so we could have a flower bush here or something. Right? They don't cost anything. It's just for beautification. And I think they also look quite nice here in the middle. There, they're coming up. Pink flower bush. Our first beautification, our first ornaments in this town in Sleepy Hollow. The warehouse is filling up. So is the stockpile. And we do have 4 carriers, so... lumberyard, let's see, down here the trapper can have an additional one. And the scrapper can also have an additional one, so we produce more resources there. So they changed the tech tree insofar that you now have to research the buildings. That the thing with that is that you kind of are stuck until the moment you can research them. You know, previously you never really had enough resources for anything because lots of buildings were unlocked. Now almost no building is unlocked, so I need to research everything, and that takes time. And while I wait for that, my resources are piling up, of course. So I do have quite a lot of resources now, even though we are playing on probably the hardest difficulty except for the vegetation. So that is something to keep in mind. So I would love for them to kind of like balance this a bit more. Frostpunk did an excellent job with that, you know, so always researching new buildings that you need, keeping you under pressure to get more resources, produce more resources there. Heatwave. Intense and oppressive heat takes over the area as moisture evaporates. Colonists struggle to keep hydrated and cool while working. Plants wither in the cracked soil. Colonists drink double the amount. Crop yields on open fields suffer and build and fill water tanks. Towers. Right. We don't have any storage. Oh, Yeah, we do need a water tower. Right now we don't have that. Let's have a water tower. We could have 2 there too. Let's have a water tower here. Specialist is ready. Let's go for the observatory. That is some researching. 350 research points. Beautiful. And what I also need to do is harvest now. I need to tell them to harvest now before the heat wave arrives. You know, we need to get our food here to safety there. Alright. Fields are being harvested. Very good. And group of survivors arrives at the gates just before the heat wave occurs. You don't know how good you have it here. I've seen fire all across the horizon. By the morning, all that was left was a dark, endless ash. Let's get some tools. 1 children, 1 child, and 3 adults. Let's get them in here. 2 of them are injured. Alright, we do have a medical tent for that. And yeah, we do need to have more tents then as well. So 2 more tents, and then we'll probably get the heat wave now. Anytime now. More colonists is good though, so we have 20 now. 4 carriers. And we have 1 more injured. Only 1 now. That's fine. We do have enough for the houses there. The water tank. Come on people, hurry up with the water tank. And an additional water well is over here, also then coming up soon. And there's the water tower. Right now we have no ability to storage any water, so in this case the water tower is important. I should probably have built it somewhere else though, but it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Specialist ready to go. Very good. Another research point here. We have 600 now. Let's start with the researching. So in this case, let's see. We can now unlock bigger things, costing us more as well. Roof supports, durability once again. Communal living. Oh, better buildings, better tenements and shanty. Better houses in general. And nurse, also something. What do we have here? Exploration, the trade center. My colony is then ready to trade with other societies. So on the map, we also have other societies, of course, other settlements like ours. And we can also have the frontier outpost. With that, we can then, you know, once we are far away from our settlement with our scouts, we can build a frontier outpost and my scouts can just deliver the resources to that outpost. That's also very important. And food is really enough for now. I'm inclined to go for inventory. So capacity 2000 for my stockpiles. And then we can go for the electricity. And nighttime is coming in, day 15. Metal has been depleted. Oh! We depleted the first tower here. There is now an underground metal deposit here, so that we can have then a factory over that, a digger. You know, and that then will do quite some good things there. Now let's see, Heatwave. I'm waiting. No Heatwave so far. I do like the flower bushes that we have here now. Flower bushes. Just here in the middle of my town. Alright, and water is piling up now in the water tower that we finally have. Very good. We have a capacity of 700 now, and we do have, I think, yeah, 300 now in there. Oh, and there's the heat wave. Beautiful. They also improved the quality of the heat wave there and of the catastrophes in general. That is just looking beautiful, really. So we harvested the fields there on time. That's good. We have enough food in store. even though now only the fishing hut and the trapper is producing food for us. Water is still fine. We have a surplus of 4 because we built another water well. So far, no problem with the heat wave here. Hopefully, no more problems here, but that looks amazing. Gotta say that. Amazing. Specialist is also ready. I think... Oh no. The observatory is empty. So we can go over here. And there's something for fiber, a motel, where we can find some fiber. That's that. And research. Let's see. Solar power panel. Oh, with that we do need components. Getting the power back on is a major step toward rebuilding a civilization. Solar panels are an efficient way to produce energy during the day. And wind power is, of course, all the time, but produces less. In this case here, let's go for the wind power. Actually, yeah, we don't have the resources for that at the moment though. But yeah, let's research the wind power. We do need a tailor because my clothes, I'm having too much fiber there, and a tailor can, you know, make clothes out of that we need. And since I have my industry down here, let's have the tailor here too. Oh, and we also have another infected. Lucky for us, the medical tent is occupied. 4 carriers is also enough for now. Right, and what I also want to do, while we have a bit of time there, having a few more tents there, just in case when more people arrive. 3 more should be fine. You know, the resources are just lying around here anyway. And there's the tailor already building. Very good. And specialist is ready for action. No, I don't need the fiber for now. Where's Sleepy Hollow? Oh, we are far away from now. Let's go over here. Oh, and Wasteland Nomads, they have 16 pills. Nothing interesting. And Taylor is also finished. We already have one here now working. And he produces clothes for us. We also have lots of tools. What we are missing though is parts and components. We find them on the map. So far we haven't found anything other than the basic resources. Alright, day 16 is coming to an end, and with that hopefully also the heat wave, so we can continue on the fields again. Look at the fields, they're on fire. The fields are on fire. Is it that hot? But it's a cool detail here that we have. Beautiful. And wind power has been researched. Very good. So we finally have now electricity. Right now we still need to wait a bit now for the resources for that. So wind power and then energy storage. We leave it at that in this tree here, production. We can go now for something else. For example, over here, roof support, food. Is there anything important here? Cookhouse and logging camp? Logging camp. Lion cooks. Advanced farming. No, then we go for colony or exploration. Motorization, that's the garage. Yes, let's do that. Let's unlock the bartering. So with the bartering, your colony is not the only one in the world. Other societies are still out there and willing to exchange goods once you have built a trade center to coordinate these transactions. Trade offers can be managed from the trade menu. There's a trade center and it does cost quite a lot of resources, let me tell you that. But it's fine, it's fine. We do have the space. The only thing that I need to decide is where do I want to have those big buildings, because I know that trade center is going to be a big building. We have space here, also here, probably somewhere here actually, close to the gate. Might be a good thing there. Specialist is also ready. Let's go over here. I'm still hoping for... Nope, there's fuel though, and the gas station. So fuel is something we need for the cars then that we can use. That was another update. But I'm looking for components right now. No components here though. Some metal, that's it. Ah, beautiful. The heatwave is still here, by the way. I'm a bit surprised or, well, confused now. Why it's taking so long, but I think that's one of the difficulty settings that we have then.